A British man dies after an avalanche at a ski resort in the French Alps. You have more information now on an incident in the Alps.
Yeah, officials in France now confirming details that a British man has been killed in an avalanche in the French ski resort of Val Thorens. Further avalanche warnings are in force across the Alps following a rare spring storm earlier this week, which has also brought flooding to parts of Italy. Our reporter Alex Rhodes has more.
Authorities in Val Thorens say a 27-year-old UK national was on the side of a road when he was swept 15 feet down the mountain on Thursday morning. He was dug out by rescuers but later died in hospital. April snow is not unusual in the Alps, but forecasters, residents and tour operators were taken by surprise by the sheer volume brought by Wednesday night's storm.
The last 2 years we've had quite big dumps of snow around this time of year. And the ski season's kind of had a second wind right at the very end. But this is huge. It is the biggest I have seen in probably 15 years of being out here.
In the Swiss resort of Sion and the French resort of Tignes, residents were ordered to stay indoors for 24 hours because of the heightened avalanche risk. Roads were closed, meaning some who were due to leave had to scrabble for new accommodation.
Our flight was at 2 o'clock on the Thursday, so we kind of just resigned that we were going to miss that. So we were booking alternative arrangements, but they were all really, really expensive. So we just had to try and get in quickly. I did try a couple before the one that we got, and they had said that basically they had to close their bookings.
In lower areas of northern Italy, the storm brought torrential rains. At least 3 people have died in flash flooding. 2 were believed to be volunteers helping with rescue efforts. Most resorts have reopened large swathes of their mountain runs, with blue skies forecast for the next few days. A risk of avalanches remains, and even experienced skiers and snowboarders are being urged to stay on the piste. Alex Rhodes, BBC News.
We have got this story we're reporting this morning from the Alps and the really snowy conditions. It's Easter. I know that it's not entirely unusual for there to be snow, but it's really quite extreme, isn't it?
You're quite right, Charlie, and I think it's the amount of snow in a very short space of time. So I thought I'd try and talk a little bit about the meteorology, really, because over the last few days, we've seen some real extremes in temperatures across Europe. So out through Eastern Europe, we've had some very, very high temperatures above the average for the time of year. It's been quite cool and unsettled out to the west. Sandwiched in between the two, you can see where the blues are. That's the Alps, and that's where we had this low-forming storm Hans, which brought a lot of heavy rain, significant snow, as we've been hearing about, over 100 centimetres of snow falling in a short space of time. So obviously they've not been able to compact that quickly enough, and temperatures have then started to pick up, so there is a significant avalanche risk. Interestingly enough, though, storm Hans moves away, a quieter spell of weather for a time, but the area of low pressure that's bringing the rain for us out to the west, well, that could bring yet more showers and some snow again across the Alps. So pretty unsettled. I'm sure once they've got to grips with it, there will still be some great late season skiing here.